As the divide over the Islamic Center and mosque near Ground Zero grows deeper, our next guest says there's a simple solution. Why not just move it to a different location? We're joined now by Dr. James Milano, New York congressional candidate. We also should mention we invited his opponent, Congressman Gary Ackerman, to join us but did not get a response. Welcome, James.
Thank you.
Okay, so you want the mosque moved to where is the question?
Well, first off, we must say that erecting a mosque near Ground Zero would not be good for the face of Islam in this country. You know, as Americans, we all treasure our rights and freedoms, freedom of religion, freedom of speech, freedom to peacefully assemble, the right to bear arms, and of course the right to freedom of religion is something that's very important to us in America. And it would be unfortunate and regrettable if a few radical Islamic groups with questionable funding were to erect a mosque near the Ground Zero. I think it would reflect poorly on all those peace-loving Islamic people in this country.
But Mayor Bloomberg has raised the question, what is the safe no-mosque zone? He says there's a mosque 4 blocks away. What's the number? Where would you feel comfortable with it being?
Well, I think that's exactly the point. There already is one 4 blocks away. The need to erect a monument for triumphalism 2 blocks away is not appropriate. It's not sensitive. You know, all of the major religions teach the love of God, respect for life, and also sensitivity and tolerance. And this is just not the time or the place to have this erected.
So where is there a number? Where should it go? Where would you be comfortable?
Well, that's of course up to debate. But I mean, we have offered public land upstate New York. New Jersey is also a place where it can be placed.
Well, they say here's what the imam says: that there's an overflow crowd from his previous mosque, which was 12 blocks away. So New Jersey doesn't make sense. Upstate doesn't make sense. It has to be in that region. Is all of Lower Manhattan off?
Just move further away from the 4 blocks.
You said that there's radical groups behind this, but I want to counter with what the people who have worked with Imam Rauf have said. His colleagues for the past 10+ years, even Jewish leaders and Christian leaders, describe him as a moderate. What makes you think that he's radical?
Well, in 2005, he claimed that the United States has more blood on its hands than all Islamic jihadists around the world. I think that alone, that statement, is pretty clear.
Because he's talking about the Iraq sanctions, the sanctions there against Iraq, which he said was actually hurting the Iraqis. Here's what his record has said. Here's what he's on the record of saying, is that he rejects Islamic triumphalism that you just described over Christians and Jews. Do you take comfort in any of those statements from him?
No. 2005 clearly states what his position is. He's not one that's going to stray from his position. And it's pretty clear that that 2005 statement is where he stands. To claim that he's a bridge builder is just faulty reasoning.
James Milano, thank you so much for coming on and sharing your thoughts about this.
Thank you.